I'm really curious about just it's such a unique thing, going off as an artist and trying to make a career is really difficult. And this is one of those things that's, a subset of a subset of an industry kind of. It really is, to me, being a digital artist and working in commercial work and advertising, there seems to be an abundance of that. So this is a very niche market already. Yes. What industry do you work in? Who supports your business mostly? And did you end up searching for them and pitching them, or did it organically happen through the 30 years?
I guess nothing really organically happens unless you really want it. I wanted to do these things. I wanted to be a makeup artist. I read about Tom Savini and Rick Baker and Dick Smith. These are idols of mine. I realized that I wanted to be a special makeup artist because these things just tickled my brain. I wanted to do these, monsters and old people makeup and all those things. And I wanted to know how things are done. I started out as a makeup artist. I don't do beauty makeup at all. I can if a gun is pointed to my head, but I don't do it. But monsters and creatures and things like that, that's just me.
When you were doing monster makeup, things like that, was it for features, episodics, or commercials, or was it for like haunted house things? What were you doing it for?
Yeah. Good question. Yeah, well, the thing is that haunted houses haven't really been a thing here in Denmark since 5 years ago or something like that. We got into the Halloween business really, really late, and it's taking off majorly right now, and everybody's loving it, and everybody's having it, and it's overtaken everything. Haunted houses didn't exist for 5 years ago. What we had instead was LARP, live action role playing. And there were hundreds of kids, maybe thousands of kids all over our little country here who wanted to be an orc or something, another kind of monster.
Yeah.
Or pointy ears. And that's where I came in. And of course, we had the Lord of the Rings come up. And the whole market just exploded because of that, because everyone saw, wow, this is great. You can actually play these things. And we had these weapons that are... We have a big company here in Denmark that I used to work for that make these rubber weapons, essentially. And I make all the masks and ears and so on back in the day. Most of my clients right now are end users. We're, of course, in the middle of the Halloween season. And so there's a lot of orders going out right now. We have Elvis back there going out to a client tomorrow. Occasionally, a couple of people ask me if I'm able to design something like, can you make me a specific mask? Which I can, of course, given that I have the time. But they're not always prepared for what the price for those things are, because it takes me about a week to do that completely from scratch. That's like $1,500 approximately, which is pretty cheap. But sometimes you get a client that's maybe making a movie or starting up a production somewhere and wants something designed. I did some design work for a client in New Zealand who is working on a film about a troll, the kind of troll that lives under a bridge and trying to find his home in New Zealand. And I'm not supposed to tell anymore, but I did a lot of design work for him. And actually, I mentioned Lord of the Rings. It's always been a dream of mine to go to New Zealand and work for Weta Workshop. Weta Workshop were the guys who made the Lord of the Rings, and it's a huge company today. But given that the things are the way they are at the moment, it's not in the cards. Maybe next year, we'll see. But that's definitely the place I would thrive in and work in, without a doubt.